Hello and welcome back to Paul's Racing Channel. This is race 2 of our multi-class championship from Kyoto Driving Park, Yamagiwa. So let's get straight to the grid then. So we've got Ice Chant in pole position, Unforgiven in second, Dyson third, Paul in fourth, Chuck fifth, Ginger in sixth, Rodders seventh, Too Fast in eighth, DJ ninth, Wadru 10th and Thomas in 11th. So they've all swapped over to the other cars now. So there's your tyres, here's your grid, and let's get this going, shall we? Remember, sponsored by upshiftstore.co.uk and Hambridge Transport, and in association with digitalmotorsports.com. Oh, holding them a long time, finally gets them away. Chandon, oh, Unforgiven though. Really quick off the line in that Lexus, but it's Dyson who's taken up the lead, just from Paul, who's up there as well. No, in fact, Paul's got it. No, Dyson has got it. So, a little battle here at the top already of the GT3 boys. Dyson and Paul, the two muscle cars out front. Paul surely going to have a look up the inside. Does he manage it? Not quite. Keeps that tighter line. So Dyson, Paul, Chan in third. And Unforgiven in fourth place. Chuck in fifth. Absolutely flying, these boys here in lap 1. Do they know they've got a fuel save? They might do by the time they get the end. Now I think there's been a change. Paul might have got that lead. He did. Got there, up past Dyson. Does he keep it? He has for now. So lovely trainer cars there as they come over the line for the first time. And then we've got the GR4s, Too Fast, leading them off, but Wadru having a look up the inside now, gets there. So Wadru to sixth, Too Fast switching back. Can he get it? Does, you know, I think he does. So Too Fast, he does take that sixth. Oh, it's neck and neck, side by side, little tag. Great driving from these two. Excellent driving. So it's Too Fast in sixth, Wadru seventh, DJ in eighth. Oh, DJ tried to go up the inside of Too Fast, didn't quite work. Gap wasn't really there, it kind of closed up on him. Well, it was, and then it closed up on him. But thankfully, stayed on the track. And Ginger in ninth. Doing well is Ginger here. Got past Thomas, or Thomas is behind him, I should say, in 10th. And then Rodders in 11th place. Not too sure what's happened there from Rodders. Seems a little bit of a way back from the others. So has he had a penalty or something somewhere? Not sure. But let's go back to our GT3s and see how it's doing. Well, Paul's still there. Dyson still hanging with him though. And the battle here, Unforgiven and Chan, like it was in race 1 or in the GR4s, wasn't it? Chuck behind them as well. He's not out of it either. Oh, it's that curb hard to Chuck. Almost took off there. Easily done though. Chain looks up the inside. No, didn't get that done, but Chuck's going to have a little bit on the outside. There's the two Porsches battle it out at the back. As they power down to this chicane. Oh, nice and clean through them, all clean through there. Excellent driving, but that battle's still on at the top. Top here, Dyson still attacking Paul. Putting loads of pressure on Paul, and we see what happened to Paul, didn't we, in race 1 when he was being hassled by Chuck all the time. And it was at this point that he was making them mistakes. Slightly better through there, a little bit cautious through there actually, it looked. A little bit slower, didn't it? But perhaps he'd learnt from his mistakes. Well, that's a different car, but it's even worse in these, the more power that's through them. So Dyson second, Unforgiven now third. He's got himself through. Chuck's also got himself through into fourth. Chan's dropped back to fifth. Then Wadru still out front in 6th place, but DJ is having a battle here with Too Fast. Too Fast still just got it in 7th. DJ might have a look. No, he doesn't. Sticks behind Too Fast, only 5 minutes in, so I don't need to do anything too silly. They get a bit hot-blooded, don't they, when they're racing, these boys, and the don't be too silly bit gets thrown out the window, and let's just go for it is more the attitude. So DJ pushing Too Fast along. How can he get him down here at the bottom of the hill? Too Fast is going to cover a little bit. He did a little bit at the top of the hill, just covered, just moved over slightly off the line. DJ then still in 8th. Thomas in 9th. So, surprised to see Thomas back there at the moment. Maybe he's thinking, well, you let you wear all your tyres out and I'll come through at the end, maybe, I don't know. But he's there in 9th anyway, Ginger in 10th, and we know Rodders is still there in 11th place. But some way back now is Rodders, so I don't know if he's got an issue, mechanical maybe. Maybe just seeing how it goes over these next couple of laps, and if it doesn't get any better, he might have to throw it in the garage, quite literally. So we'll keep an eye on that from Rodders' point of view. Doesn't look like he's at all going flat, does it? Doesn't look like he's got anything in that car at the moment, so we'll keep an eye on it, as I say. Back up top then, Paul, well, he's got away from Dyson a little bit. Certainly not completely, but further than what it was. So Dyson now still second, but being hounded now by Unforgiven and the rest. So Dyson just getting into there as Chuck has a look up the inside of Unforgiven. Does he get there? Well, the gap was there, but didn't quite make it. Unforgiven obviously didn't hand it to him. So do you want to fight for it? You're going to have to. As they go through that tricky section, and then Chand in 5th. But Chuck still battling. Oh, and that gap's there again. Chuck just sticks his nose up there, doesn't he? Doesn't quite get it up far enough. And has to back out, but he's sniffing every opportunity he possibly can. Naturally, looks like Dyson got his mojo back a little bit again. He's getting on the back of Paul again, isn't he? These two just creeping away from the rest now. So Dyson has got himself back up to speed in the Viper. Chasing down Paul. This 3-car battle goes on though behind them. Chuck still all over the back of Unforgiven. But you can see how hard it is to try and make a pass stick. Chuck's going to have another look though, but he's on the outside, so will he outside switch it to the inside at the apex? Well, he was thinking about it, but Unforgiven was wise to that. Covered it well. Chuck again, goes wide, swings it through, tries to get a better run through the exit, but no, it didn't work either. So he's got a little bit of scratchy head time for Chuck, see what he can do to try and get past Unforgiven. Chan just sit behind him, wait for a mistake, all runs a bit wide as Chuck is just ahead of him. And then, here we go, there's a battle now, so they've closed up. These top three in the GT4 category. Audrey's still there in first, but then we've got Too Fast and DJ having their own little battle for 7th and 8th. DJ there on the outside, momentarily gets 7th off of Too Fast. Does get it now off him, just. Yeah, makes it stick, so up to 7th then does DJ. Too Fast to 8th, and Thomas now. He's let them fight and battle, hasn't he? And he's just slowly getting himself onto the back of them. He's Thomas. They're wasted and they're wearing their tyres out. Thomas isn't. Just taking it nice and easy behind them. Not have to battle with anybody. Just needs to try and stick with them. And then Ginger, still there in 10th. Hasn't really been involved in anything yet, has he, Ginger? It could be like this for the entire race. But we'll see what the tyres are like come the end on some of them. He might get himself back in there, it's only 10 minutes in. Rodders, just runs wide as we come to him. There's Rodders, he's in 11th though. I mean, the car doesn't look like it's going flat out, but it also doesn't look like it's got an issue, does it? But it just doesn't seem right, and the fact he's that far back, something's not right, so I don't know. Maybe he'll tell us in the briefing afterwards. Oh, look at this battle then. So Paul's lost his first place. Well, who has he? No, he gets it back. So Dyson and Paul battling it out, and Unforgiven's on the back of them as well now, and Chuck. So here we go. Sit back and let's have a watch of this. Oh, Unforgiven up the inside of Paul. Blimey, he almost took his door off, I think. His handle's gone. The handle on the left side of that Corvette is gone. Great move. Unforgiven's made it stick, and he's got past Dyson as well. So from 3rd to 1st in a matter of, well, one corner really. It was fair. He's got the Corvette handle hanging off the side of his motor, but hey, what a move. So Unforgiven then, Dyson 2nd, Paul 3rd, Chuck 4th, then Chand just off the back of them. But what a battle this is. So now Dyson, who was chasing Paul down, has got Unforgiven to chase down, or runs a bit wide. Unforgiven didn't have the greatest race in race 1, so maybe that's why he's come out like this. Absolutely going for it, gunning for it. But can his tyres last? That's the question. As Dyson looks up the inside, gets there, good move from Dyson. Yeah, terrific move. Switch back from Unforgiven though. So it could be, runs wide Dyson, and that's going to give Unforgiven the opportunity, surely. Well, he does. He is. This is great racing. Now Paul's in there as well. Chuck's still there too. So here we go. We were here a lap ago, weren't we? And it's almost the same again. Paul's just picking up the handle that got left there from the last lap. Dyson up the inside. Got to be there. It's got to be there. You can't throw that way now. Oh, Unforgiven though. Oh, little tag. Paul's around the outside. Can he make a move? Look at this. Paul tacking on the outside. He's going to be on the outside though, coming into this next left-hander. And Chuck's in there too. Chuck's got it. Chuck's up the inside of them all. Paul runs wide. He keeps out of the way of all that going on. But he did run a bit wide there. So Chuck's then. Now he's gone from 3rd to 1st. Just like that. So he watched Unforgiven do it. They thought, well, I'll have a bit of that too. So he's done it now, and he's made it stick. Dyson, meanwhile, whilst all this has been going on, remains in second, unbelievably. He hasn't changed any position. He's had different people around him at different times, but he's still there in second place. So fair play to him. Unforgiven third. Under attack from Paul, who goes up the inside. Does he get it done? He does. So third for Paul, fourth for Unforgiven. Chan still there in fifth place. Loving what he's seeing ahead of him, I'm sure. I'm sure he wants to be involved in it as well. All fair as you like. Nothing, absolutely nothing in the way of anything bad in terms of passes or moves or touches. Absolutely bang on it, spot on. Dyson now, he has got the lead, so finally gets where he wants to be. Up top. Chuck in second, Paul in third still. Still takes that wider line as Paul quite likes it. Going out that wide line, then sweeps it round. Has a look. Not too far back there, not going to make that one stick. And now Chan on the back of Unforgiven, so Unforgiven's gone back to fourth. So he's given someone else an opportunity out front now. He put in a lot of hard work, did Unforgiven, to get where he got to, didn't he? Meanwhile, in the GT4 category, DJ, he's got up to sixth, so he's got past Wadru. Couldn't really go away from the battle up top, so I missed the pass, but he's made it through to sixth as DJ, halfway through the race now. Wadru under attack from too fast, and he's going to lose seventh as well as Wadru, all side by side. He hasn't lost it yet, but he might lose it now. Oh, and Thomas through his side here, through there, Thomas looking up the gap in the inside. What a move. So he gets the job done. 8th place for Thomas. Too fast, didn't get that 7th off of Wadru. Wadru back to 9th. So Wadru getting beaten up a little bit there. Not really normally his game, is it? But these boys are giving it to him. But a great battle while Wolves is going on, of course. DJ is just getting away ahead of them. But this little battle here is looking pretty good. 7th, 8th and 9th place here in the GR4s. Too fast leading them at the moment, no. Don't think they're going to be catching DJ at this moment in time. But Thomas right up behind, too fast, surely going to go for the move at turn 1. There he goes. Can he make it happen? He does. Lovely tight line from Thomas. So there you go. He was sitting behind this group, wasn't he, for a long time, for pretty much the first quarter of this race. Now he's got involved a little bit, got himself through when he had to, and now he's got to try and focus on getting on the back of DJ ahead of him. But the boys behind, these two, they're not going to make it easy, and they're going to stick with Thomas. They're not going to let him go quite as easy as that. Been a great battles though, isn't it, here in race 2? Well, race 1 was good, was really good, but this one probably just topping it at the moment, isn't it, with the action from both classes. Ginger still in 10th, no change there from Ginger, and Rodders in 11th, still going, so fair play to him. He hasn't chucked it in the garage yet. So let's go back to our GT3 boys and see what's happening. They've already got past both Rodders and Ginger, made their way through. Chuck's still leading them, but still that battle in second, but it's Unforgiven and Paul now. So Unforgiven's got himself back to third. Dyson has dropped back down to fourth now, so I don't know what happened there, whether that's just a combination of battling and the tyres, maybe, not sure. Maybe he's fuel saving. Remember, a little bit of that got to go on. Paul runs wide as normal in that turn. But Unforgiven now, he's attacking for the lead again on the back of Chuck, and Paul's there too. And these really, this lot, these 5 have been like this from the go. haven't let off at all. Unforgiven up the inside. Oh, that was a heavy move, but got there. I think he may have just let Chuck have that, just slow down slightly, just off throttle. Let Chuck have that back because he did hit him a little bit, but Paul's not affected by that. He wasn't in it, so he's attacking Unforgiven, and he's going to be down the inside, but can he? We know how aggressive Unforgiven can be. He's certainly not going to let him have it there. So Paul, third place. Dyson, as I said, dropped back down to fourth now. Chan behind them in fifth still. So Dyson, maybe. He's a bit worn out now. He's had his battle, and is he going to be coming in for second helpings? We'll wait and see. There's Chan. Looks like he might have had enough now. He'll go to the end, of course, but he's just peeling off the back of these four ahead of him now. But it still goes on, runs a bit wide, does Chan. Still goes on up front. DJ, let's go back to the GR4s for a sec. Still in sixth place. Thomas isn't really catching him at the moment. So, 10 minutes to go. He could win the GR4 category if he stays where he is, DJ. Thomas, too fast. Wadru is still at it. Thomas hasn't got away from him, has he? I think he was hoping, once he got clear of them, that he could chase down DJ, but it ain't happening. And Wadru having a look on too fast. Oh, he did touch him. He did have a look, but let him have it too fast. Too fast was ahead of him at that point. Didn't quite get enough of his car down the side of him to make that move stick. Too fast though, still attacking Thomas. This track just lends itself, doesn't it, to these battles. All these really quick, fast flowing sections with a couple of little hairpins thrown in there just for a bit of good luck as well. Just to throw you in the mix a bit. Audrey then now having another look at too fast. And now these are getting caught up with the GR3 boys. Ginger and Rod are still 10th and 11th, so let's go back to the GR3s and see how these get through. Remember, as I said in race 1, it's up to the GR3 boys to get past the GR4s. They do not move out of the way. Chuck Lent making his way through, that's two of them. Now can he get through past Thomas as well? Does, clean as a whistle. Unforgiven's got past, got up to second then. Now he's on the back of Wadru. Now let's have a look at this. Paul's there as well. Let's have a look. Paul's got through to second, has he? Oh, up the inside of Wadru. Good move there. So he's got that second place back, Paul, and absolutely flying through these GR4s. Look at this lot. Don't know where to look. You don't know who's who, do you? Unforgiven, no. Is there in third? Oh, Wadru was that went way out wide. Yeah, it did. Dyson there is fourth as well, right up behind Unforgiven, getting entangled in the cars, are just getting completely mixed up here, which is good. Actually did quite well there, in fairness. There's no major incidents at all, was there? Got through there, clean as you like, those lot. So Chan's got to negotiate his way through all of them now. The battle's still there though. Wadru, Thomas, and too fast. Wadru actually has made up a space on too fast, or a place I should say, not a space. So Wadru up to 8th, Thomas there. Obviously Chan's in the middle there. He's in his own separate battle with the GT3s, but Wadru, Thomas runs a bit wide. Wadru's seen that gap, he's going to go for it, is he? Wadru. Chan looking every which way, trying to get past. He gets it done now, and Wadru does it, gets through past Thomas, so Thomas now slots in behind him. But BJ ahead of them, unaffected by all of this. is cleared off in the category. All going on behind him, but he's staying where he is. Back up top then, Chuck. Got a nice healthy lead now over Paul in the lead, and he might have timed this to perfection as Chuck with what, 6 minutes left. Got himself up there. Oh, slides it round there a bit. Now, can these tyres hang on to the end? Can't imagine that Paul's are any better. Well, was pretty much the same. Not a lot in it. Maybe Chuck's slightly worse off. But ain't a lot in it, so Paul's going to do all he can in these last 5 minutes to try and get that lead back, and it does look like he's closing in on Chuck actually. Dyson third, Unforgiven fourth, Chan still in fifth. So we'll keep our eyes open for this one, because it certainly looks like Paul is closing in on Chuck. There's Dyson under pressure from Unforgiven. So there's your battle up top there, and then these two. And then Chand there in fifth place, with DJ behind him in sixth. Thomas seventh, Wadru eighth. But got to go back to that battle up top. Well, I don't know. Looked like he was catching him, didn't he, Paul? And then Chuck just appears to just pull away in certain sections. It's all going to be coming down to tyres at the end here. 26 minutes in, into the last 4 minutes now. Battle with Dyson and Unforgiven still goes on as well. It's just going to go to the end. All these battles. Be interesting to see who finishes where. And then Chand in fifth place. I think his tyres at it now. I think he is where he is now. DJ sixth place. And then Wadru and the gang 7th, 8th and 9th. Thomas not, has he got it? He has got it. 7th, can he keep it in 7th? But he's on the inside line, so he should really, from that position he does. So Thomas then gets that 7th place back, all run a bit wide. No problem, no. Wadru 8th. Still battling it and too fast, having to look up the inside. Left it open, left the door open to Wadru, gets up there. Good move from Too Fast. Wadru just left that door open. It wasn't open a little bit, it was open fully. And Too Fast got through. And now this three's going on it again. So does Too Fast get that 7th place off of Thomas? He might, you know, because Thomas has run wide now. So Thomas opened the same door that Wadru opened, and he's allowed Too Fast through. What a great battle here. I was hoping that my breath would have recovered from the last BTCC outing that we had on here, but well, might be time for that inhaler again. Still goes on. And then we've got Ginger in 10th and Rodders still in 11th, I believe. They are. Let's just quickly have a quick look at them. There he is, Ginger. And Rodders not been in any kind of battle at all. The entire race been pretty boring for them, really. So let's just go and have a look. And Paul has taken it. Paul has taken the lead back on Chuck, so Chuck's tyres must have gone. So coming into what, the last minute and a half, there's Paul the blinder. Chuck's going to keep it though, he's going to keep him honest all the way, because Paul's tyres ain't brilliant. So like race one, and the teammates, they're going to see it to the end on what they've got underneath them, obviously. But it's going to be right to the end here, and it's whether Paul can hang on And whether Chuck can get that first place back, it's between these two now. Because this is going to be your final lap, I believe. It's going to go right down to the wire here. Oh, slides it round Edder's Paul. Got to keep it tight, otherwise Chuck's going to be up there. Coming to the last 20 seconds, so this might be the final lap. Yeah, oh, Paul, big moment from Paul. Now, here we go. This is Chuck's opportunity. Has he got there? No, he didn't. Mind you, his tyres are shot as well, aren't they? And this is going to be the final lap. They're not going to get another lap in. Literally to the line. Look how close this is. What a finish. Paul gets it. What a race in the end. Just, my goodness, Chuck in second. What a race that was. Unforgiven makes it in third, just ahead of Dyson. Good battle there too. Chan's going to come in fifth. That was a great battle, wasn't it? So fifth for Chan. And DJ, who's controlled it in sixth place all the way really, is going to get that sixth place. And then just behind him, as you can see, too fast. Looks like he's going to take seventh. He does, just ahead of Thomas in eighth. Well done. What a battle that was too. Roger in ninth. Ginger's going to bring it home in 10th. And Rodders didn't get that final lap in and he's finished in 11th. So these two boys have been on their own all the race, not involved in anything. So probably not the most exciting race that they've ever been involved in, but still points, isn't it? So 10th for Ginger. So there's your race 2, guys. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you want more of this. And I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.